All right, so last video we talked about what research is, and in this video it's going to be the first walkthrough for you guys where I actually do it live. So I'm going to show you how you can go through, do research, and collect some of that information. Obviously, we won't hit every single item on this list that you're about to see because it's pretty extensive, but I'm going to give you a general feel for what it's like to go online and find the ammunition you need to write effectively. So let's dive in. So you've got a document here. I put together a research template. It's taken those questions that are in the slides we went through the last videos. It's all in one document here. So you guys are going to have read-only access to this. Let me show you how you make a copy for yourself, an editable copy, so you can actually copy and paste stuff inside of it. So go to File, you go to Make a Copy, you go to Make a Copy. You go ahead and come up with a name, you go to Make a Copy, and open up a new tab where you can actually edit the document. So you can actually paste stuff in there. You're gonna get, again, a read-only version that you have a link to inside the program, but this is how you make a copy for your own research when you're sitting down to start a project, right? So make a copy of this thing, and here you go. You've got a document here where you can, copy and paste stuff. Now we're gonna be doing a imaginary product, imaginary person, all that stuff, and we're gonna go ahead and just skip. Target market, avatar, obviously you go and find that on someone's webpage or something like that. But let's just pretend for a second we're working with our classic example. Amy, she's a soccer mom, and she is trying to lose weight. She's about 100 pounds overweight. She wants to lose weight. We can kind of imagine some of the stuff about her life. Let's say that she has let's say she grew up, went to college, got married, had a couple kids. She does some part-time stuff. She wakes up every morning, takes kids to school, runs errands, takes them home, takes them to soccer practice, right? Soccer mom thing. She really values time with her family. She thinks, and we can kind of imagine things. Anyways, outside forces, she might blame her mother for some of her problems in her life when it comes to fitness, stuff like that. She might blame the food industry and fast food for creating things that make it they're fattening, right? There's no good options for her. She might blame other people for there might be some other issues we might run into, but we'll see if we can find some of those things. And we're going to find some of this information here as we go through. Let's start playing around with current state, what's painful, dream state, that sort of stuff. Let's start playing around with that. Now, one of my favorite places just to start, I mentioned YouTube and stuff like that. That's pretty self-explanatory. You just go to YouTube, start searching around stuff. Actually, let's do that. Let's go to YouTube and see what we can find. So we're creating a new tab here. We go to YouTube and let's search for some content that soccer moms might be viewing when it comes to their own fitness. So now I'm capturing all this in HD, so it's gonna be a little slow as we go through. They're going to wait for pages to load. In the meantime, yeah, let's go here. Let's say soccer mom fitness tips. Just for the fun of it. Let's just see. Let's see what we get. All right, so here we go. Look, a playground workout for mom. Okay, this is probably a good place to get started, right? Let's take a look. Let's open this video. I might watch the video with you guys. You probably should watch the video, throw it on 2x, speed through, see some of the things that this other person, this lady, is saying when she teaches these people some tips. But I just want to go take a look at the comments. That's where I want to play around in, right? So take a look. Let's see if anyone overshares anything. We're on 4 in this video. I love this video. Great work. You fit moms, whatever. Let's take a look at. Let's see. There's some other results. Let's see. Here we go. Another one. Let's look at the CBS soccer mom workout. That should have a lot. I think it only has 1,000 views. We'll see how many comments it has. All subscribers, 0 comments. See, and a lot of this, again, this is a free flowing video. You're gonna see some things that you like, things you not like. Here's mom sanity. Let's see if we can find some stuff in here. This is just a video targeted for sport mom sanity. Okay, yeah, cool lady talking about stuff. Let's take a look and see if there's any comments. So this might be a good place for. Let's take a look and see if we can find some general information here. Mom was a whatever person. We would quickly learn if we didn't pitch in, things didn't get done. Okay, so here's a frustration. Kids probably kids not helping. Are there's a burden now? My brother's playing provincial level. A horse playing post-secondary, whatever. Bunch of replies. My 4-year-old in Taekwondo, and I'm like, oh, why did I do this for stuff? Okay, so this is cool, right? And this right here is a way that this is internal dialogue. Something this lady's saying about her frustrations in her life, juggling all these things, right? I'm going to just paste this entire thing into the document, right? So I'm going to paste this into current state. Now, you're going to, let's Control-Shift-V, let's do this without the stuff. But this is literal inside of her brain stuff. This is how moms complain about their lives, which as cool as that is, let's just keep going, see what else. So let's see some video, lots of different tricks, more than scripted content. So thanks for helping us all be more successful mamas, right? That might be how she's describing the future stuff. It's all scripted tips and tricks instead of scripted. That might be something we consider for things they like. Let's go ahead and do that in dream state. Let's see. There you go. Let's keep going. Let's see what else we can find. So, great tips. Mother 3, my kids go between houses. So this is a challenge, right? Especially if they're having to juggle multi-parent homes or divorce and stuff like that, really common. They learn they had to be responsible for their own gear bags. Otherwise, things would forgotten the other parent's house. A few times the consequences not being prepared. They learn quickly. Thanks. If we have a good relationship, it's not being together in case. Whatever. So they're just talking about stuff. This is again more about the actual balancing of the stuff and less about fitness, but we can learn some stuff about general life. Amazing tips. Hard for us moms to do that much. Ooh, I like that. So many amazing tips, but super hard for all of us moms to do that much. You'll notice something that's interesting here is, it's not terribly outlandish, but you can see that they are using a significant amount of. I pasted that wrong one. Really close that. They're using a lot of emojis, which is cool, right? That's how people talk. That's how people communicate. So that might be something we would note inside of our avatars. That, hey, they use emojis. It's a big part of how they communicate. Let's keep going. So we can continue to mind this, but this is slightly adjacent. This is more about the. Oh, here we go. This is interesting. So protecting family time, trial tips from mom's perspective, what's worth it, what's not worth it. This might be something about how they actually balance or make decisions. So I might throw that into the values part here. Let's go ahead and just paste that. Some values. Again, this document might get a little messy. You copy paste things in, you have to go through and clean that. Right now, you're just gonna gather a bunch of information and you're gonna try and synthesize afterwards. That's how the research process works. So let's skip this video. Let's hop into let's type in mom workout or mom weight loss tips. Let's try that one, right? And you can search these things. You kind of imagine content they might create. Mama 3 has lost 100 pounds in 13 months. That's kind of what we would be trying to help people do. Here we go. Fit Mother project. I probably would just mine the heck out of this YouTube channel. Check all of these things and just mine it. So let's take a look and see what has the most views. That has 1.5 million views. Let's look at both of these videos. So I'm gonna open 2 new tabs. We're gonna look at both videos. I think I'm gonna just open one. It's fine. Oh, Dr. Anthony, some dude tells us about it. That's great. Awesome. Let's take a look and see what the comments are. Oh, check it out. Thank you. I know loads of mothers that always say, I want to lose weight, but don't know where to start. That's a cool, if that's actually what they're saying, that'd be cool. We copy paste that in there. These people are talking about fit. They're trying yeah, that's interesting. I really appreciate this video. I'm using tips my everyday routine starting eating healthy. Thanks so much for making the video. Mom's busy women, half my wife. Thank you. She's constantly busy on a book. Eating coffee is a meal replacement. Look at those. Okay, that's look at all those fabulous ladies. Yeah, isn't that great? Yeah. As a busy woman, really appreciate this video. Everything makes sense. I'm using tips every routine. Yeah, it's just like in general things. Again, sometimes you'll find things that are great, sometimes you won't. Let's take a look at this lady's video. And this is cool. Like you would watch her, like this lady, I'm not gonna do it right now, but you would actually listen to the things she says because she's the target market. She might be our ideal avatar. We get a lot of information from this woman, how she lives her life, what she talks about in this interview. Let's take a look at the comments though. Boom. Let's see. Unless you physically trip, weight loss donuts, there was no thing to slip. Get that in mind. I had to realize I was never going to be motivated and I had to work my self-discipline. So this is a quote from this lady about the shift that had to change. This is probably closer to roadblock and solution. So let's go ahead and put that in there. This can be, and research can be, a fairly tedious process. You are going to have to go through and you're going to have to go through and mine for information. I just said we've 2 or 3 minutes right now just looking at like one source on YouTube. Again, we can keep going. Here's an interesting thing. This is some guy explaining this, but this is a good status. I'm assuming some guy. She lost weight in such a healthy way that shows not only her physical appearance, but the confidence she exudes from her smile as someone in the middle of their own weight loss journey. I see her as inspiring. This is something we could use to describe the dream state, right? Because this is not just about like weight loss. It's talking about how status comes into help or how it comes into play, right? This is someone else perceiving. They're describing this dream state. This is a person going through the same thing. They want to lose weight in a healthy way. They want to not just improve their physical experience, but exude this confidence from her smile, right? Like that's dream state. That's something they want. We can use that. We can continue to go through YouTube videos and continue to watch these interviews and continue stuff. We're going to skip off of that and we're going to move into Amazon.com and see what we can find here. So again, I like to look at books. Books are going to have some of the best stuff. Like if you're trying to look for like weight loss pills, unless you're actually your product is more of a physical product, you can go do the same thing. But if it's like information or course or coaching or something like that, then you obviously want to go look more on the book side. So let's say weight loss for women. Let's say weight loss for moms. Try that. Again, we want to try and at least narrow it down to the avatar as best we can. So yeah, let's go ahead and filter this by books. Research. Now, here we go. Got a lot of results. Now, they're going to try and filter the algorithm's going to try and throw things in front of us that we think they want so that they think someone will buy. So I'm going to go take a look and see if there's some filters here. Usually you can do it by reviews. So what do you do by most reviews? Yeah, here we go. Sort by most reviews, right? This is a quick way to get the top one, right? Air fry cookbook. Okay, these are related things. Let's see if we can find one. Have you gratitude, blah, blah, blah. Could eat food. It's not supposed to be this way. Finding something at this point leaves you. We had fasting. I'm trying to find something that's a little closer to women. So if we were to go with a binge eating thing, which might be part of it, we'll see if we can find this. Let's go ahead and open up these reviews and see what we can do. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Let's go down to reviews. This is a book about ending binge eating, specifically around mindset. Right now, if we're gonna, let's assume that like the key roadblock is probably gonna be something around mindset. These reviews might be a good place to do it. So again, over here you can filter by 5-star to 4-star reviews. Let's back out of this individual one. All right, back down here again. You can read this guy's copy too for the sales page. Mr. Glenn Livingston, PhD. Let's take a look. Do it again. Let's take a look. So like reviews. This is a tedious process. You're gonna be going through slowly collecting information, but every so often you hit on the gold nugget and it's gonna be the ammunition you really, really need. Oh, Cups of Capricorn. I wonder if this is a woman who's into astrology. Let's take a look. So if you think this book about self-shaming, you didn't read it carefully. Keto, low carb, intermittent fasting, long-term fasting, blah, blah, blah. I want them all to work, and they wouldn't if it weren't for my addiction to sugar. That's something they might blame it. They're addicted to food. I first totally dismissed this book when I first heard about it. Then I think I heard him on a podcast in a few months. A failure to keep me to my best laid plans piled up. A seed has been planted though. Gave the podcast since I did another shot. I thought no way. And then I thought, what do I have to lose? What is the alternative? Diabetes, dementia. I'm doing it. I don't tell anybody, but it's working for the first time in a long time. I haven't had sweets in weeks. Can't believe it. I'm so pissed off at my pig now. Interesting. Wasted so many years. Listen, give this a shot. Give it a serious look. I finally figured out I can't do all those neat low carb plans unless I get this nasty boar under control. I think she's talking about like inner pig. That's interesting. There's some stuff in here, right? Like we can look at how she went through a process where she made her decision. She thought about how much she was afraid of diabetes, dementia, all that stuff. We can think about that. This guy, oversharing. Let's take a look. Joni, let's see what Joni says. March 28th, 2019. Reading negative reviews, getting sad because I take it into serious consideration with Amazon. I thought that's an important point. Negative reviews in consideration. Is that part of the buying behavior? I thought these reviews, boom, 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 common thread, negative reviews that aren't from people who tried what Dr. Lewis suggested. They're from people who read or started to read the book. Keep this in mind. Presumably these are binge eaters who, or why would they even try to read a book like this? They download a book, started to read it. Notice it's different than all the other concepts they've learned about binge eating. Dismissing because it matched everything. However, reason to work for them. So I try the concepts. I'm reading it myself, so I can anyone can understand. So this is like a champion of this idea, right? Let's take a look at what they said though, by the way. This book has changed everything about my life. It is written well. No, it's not fabulous writing. It's just like a therapist, not a writer. He's a podcast. Interesting. So she just rambles about the actual brand and product itself. So this is probably good if you're gonna try and collect stuff about the product, what she likes. Okay, but she's talking about how her life has changed. So it's been 3 months, her life has changed so much. I'm in a better place mentally. I still have not binge, and I do not think about binging very often. The pig, yeah, it's definitely like there's this inner pig concept here. Interesting. Take a step back. Your voice, remember it's not me, it makes all the difference. I have control. My eating feels great. I haven't had a binge yet, even when I have cake or cookies. I have many reasons to binge stress. Okay. It's been almost 4 weeks. This book is answered. It's the first time in 48 years of life I can remember not being a slave to food. Being a slave to food is probably a good way to describe their current state. Again, they feel trapped. They feel like a slave. That's important information. So you guys get the idea of the process now, right? You can go through, you can read this stuff. This may or may not be a good example, but you keep going. You go through and you find people who match it, that overshare and talk about what they like. Let's look at the 1-star reviews. See what people didn't like about this book. I got a few pages right away. I'm all about loving yourself, respecting yourself. There's some values for the avatar. This book is the opposite. He kept talking about appetite and calling it inner piggy or something. It's so rude. I got to the point where he said, if you don't like how I'm talking, it's making me mad, put the book down. So I did. Write in the trash. This is beautiful, right? This is the things people hate about a different product. This is information that's going to help us present our stuff, especially if we want to go after people that are in a similar place. Let's make that not red. Things they did not like. Anyways, it's a cool thing. Amazon.com, a lot of good opportunities inside of Amazon.com. Let's see. Let's go to Reddit. Look, there's a community. 26 members, not people small. Let's see if we can find inside of it. Be careful with Reddit. Hopefully, I don't get you in anything terrible. Yeah, how I get my workouts done. Family yoga cards on Kickstarter. This is just a bunch of random mom stuff. But we got some links to videos here. There's not a lot of discussion happening here in this Reddit. Let's try fitness for moms. Let's see what we can find. Auto newspaper, Fit Mama, support group for fitness for moms. That might be a good search term for Google in a second. Is there support group for fitness? This is our Fit Mama. Let's get a lot more people in it. Let's take a look at that one. Facebook group. Okay, cool. That's another place to look. Facebook groups. Again, that's part of social media. You can go find Facebook groups that have stuff. Interested? I wonder if it's open. We'll take a look at it. I don't even know if I'll let me open. I'm in an incognito tab. Let's see here. Fitness discussion for moms. Perfect. Got this playlist. Let's be filtered by conversation. Now wait a second. That's a good one. Boom. Here we go. There's some lady oversharing about trying to lose weight postpartum. So after having baby number 2, it's taking me a while to get motivated, find rhythm, but I'm on a roll now. I haven't been able to lose my baby weight. I'm about 10, 15 pounds over my pre-pregnancy weight. So working on trying to lose this. So trying to so I can see where this. Let's take a look at. This is probably a good example of current state. So this might be their current situation. Paste that in there. Again, you're just gonna go through and slowly start pasting in this information. You're gonna start, as you go through, you're gonna notice common threads. You're gonna start trying to find things that are common among some of these people. You're gonna notice there's specific guidance that you're gonna find, or specific repeating things. You're gonna see that everyone's saying the same phrase about a pain, or everyone's saying the same thing about their desires. Let's take a look. These people talking about pregnancy, losing weight during pregnancy, anemia. Okay, this is more about this. Do math on calories burned out, calories pounding fat, blah, blah. Doctors and dietitians don't want to give you the hardcore truth because they seem to get butthurt and refuse to listen at all. Losing weight is about what you eat, not working out. Workouts can help the tone. Change your diet. Working out too much. It's working out. These people are trying to tell, hey, it's not about the workout, for the diet. But yes, people are reframing this about this stuff. Let's take a look and see. Now I'm interested. Now I'm in here like trying to figure out stuff. I mean, yeah, let's keep going. Yoga. Let's filter this by top. Let's get the top ones from this Reddit. Not today. Let's go all time. Let's be the top one. So this lady, she made a big transformation. A lot of comments. I bet we're gonna find some interesting things inside of here, right? This is essentially the before and after we're trying to probably generate for our customers. I really like that you look so happy in both. That's a value, right? Again, now look, we found a common thread. People are talking about this whole confidence and value thing, like happiness, in both. So it's like they want to lose weight, but they don't want to feel like a terrible person in the middle, like while they're doing that. So I think we're stumbling upon like maybe one of our first key values here. So look at this. I love how the sad before picture is dying out. This is something they might like, not like about it. Weight loss should be a happy journey from start to finish. We only live once. Okay, bingo. This is key. We're gonna put this inside of values as well. This is key, right? We've now identified a key important value. If we start talking about this, when it comes to our solution, if we make sure that the solution is happy, then they're gonna be a lot more like, oh, this is great. I want to be happy the whole time, right? You want tips that you're willing to share. Okay, this is mostly consistency. If you've had a bad week, blah, 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 start for the next week. Take it day by day, step all at once. Get things calm with time and ambition. Don't get discouraged. What you can't do, just do variation. I use a Fitbit to help track my physical activity, so I eat less and I burn every day. Again, that's part of the solution. It's just math willpower to get the job done. Okay, this might actually be, I'm gonna slap this whole thing in the solution section here of our ordeal. Like this is easy, right? Like this is the funny thing about it, right? When it comes to writing and collecting information, people share so much online. Like there is so much here that is just going to power this. Like this is all you need to know. You need to understand like the information that you're going to use to completely reshape someone's mind, motivate them to take change, and help them commit to purchase a product, maybe hundreds of, tens of thousands of dollars worth of product is right here online. It's just buried in a Reddit comment. Like this is the kind of stuff you need, right? All these people, absolute truth, discipline, great work, you look happy. Again, this is a very common thing. You look happy all the time. Holding my whole world. How do they care about the kids? What's something else we got here? My brother just died. The complications from extreme obesity. So happy. Like trying to get this is funny. Like happy. And the cool thing about this is also status, right? You can see how these people are all congratulating and perceiving this woman for making the change. And that's how you can frame what they're going to be experiencing after this, right? This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. This is the kind of stuff you want. Anyways, you can go through, mind the rest of the stuff. Like I said, Reddit's a cool place. So gone through Reddit. Yeah, you could join Facebook groups too. That's another cool way to go through this. We've gone through Amazon. Let's see what else we want to do. Should we do Quora? Let's do Quora. Yeah, so Quora's cool. Let's take a look. I don't want to ask a question, actually. That would be unfortunate. How do you lose weight as a soccer mom, right? Let's take a search. Gosh, this is frustrating. Nope, I do not want to sign up for crazy stuff. It's an ancient Quora account. Let's take a look. How to lose. So lose wrong. Lose weight. I spell weight wrong too. I write for a living, but I don't spell very well. I just use autocorrect. Mom. Say busy mom. Busy mom. See what we can find. Quora is cool. You can get someone. Mostly you're going to find value in the person who's asking the question. Sometimes people answer who are in a similar situation. I should probably actually type this correctly. Oh, it's crazy to have autocorrect. I love Quora for not having autocorrect. Weight. How can busy moms lose weight? Let's take a look. All right, let's have this load up. Quora, again, it's a place people come ask questions, people do answers. A lot of people come here build their brands and stuff. Let's take a look. How can busy moms lose weight? It's a question. Here's a bunch of related ones or answers. Yeah, here's the related answers. So here's someone talking about some solution. Here we go. Here's someone sharing their story. This is Chipara Roy. After my baby was born, I was 30 kilograms more than my normal weight. That's a lot. Which used to be 54 kilograms. My foot size got bigger by half inch due to my body weight. That one was ballooned up. Anyways, let me answer your question right. I lost all my extra weight in about 8 months and got my pre-pregnancy weight. Of course, the journey was not easy, but interesting and challenging. Let's take a look at the full thing here. Workouts. I take a half hour, 5 days a week for running and cardio workouts. I do yoga and mat exercise at home, but generally early morning. I try to do them 4 times a week. I'm very regular with my exercise and workouts, and if I'm traveling, I make sure I carry my running shoes with me. That was translated. Now coming to food, I eat everything, but my portions are small. I try not to eat sweets. I don't eat my toddler leftovers, so cook at home. And yes, once a week I do eat outside, but limited portions. I love boom. Disciplined person. I lose about my mom knowing. The best way to lose weight. And these, you're gonna find more stuff here about the actual product and solution. But yeah, Quora's a good place to take a look. You're gonna want to take a look and see what you can find inside of here. Oh, look, all these pictures of kiwis and food stuff. It's great. Anyways, here we go. This is great. This is the kind of question. What are the 3 hardest parts? Yeah, so all this stuff about busy parents. Here's the hardest part. The actual physical parts and wider difficulties might be part of the weight, the roadblocks. Again, Quora's cool. A lot of cool things inside Quora you can do. you guys have got sort of a sneak peek into the process, right? I've gone through, you've watched me wait for screens to load. I've shown you some of the valuable places to get started. Obviously, you would keep going. You would keep collecting the stuff, keep mining those Amazon.com comments, keep mining social media. You watch those interviews. You have information from your client's website. You go over those as well. But this is just the process. You copy paste in here. And as that information builds up, you're going to find common threads. At the very end, you pause. You go back through, you review your stuff. I like to highlight the stuff that I feel like has the highest emotional impact, and then that's the ammunition. That's the stuff you plug and play inside of your emails, inside of your landing page, and you're trying to capture their attention and tease them with something valuable. It's just right there. You just take that stuff that you captured during your research and plug and play. Now, this is going to give you a huge advantage over anybody else. As you can see, if you just sat down and tried to write for this market, sure, maybe you get a few things right. But if you go and actually do the research and kind of get a real feel for what's out there, you do the observe part of the OODA loop when it comes to research, you're able to come up with a better hypothesis for your first piece of copy, your first writing, right? You're not going to reach a point where you're stuck and like, I don't know what to write next, because you have a vast library of research that you can pull from and use to immediately slap down some copy that's going to catch attention. It's going to motivate and persuade someone to change their lives. Research is the first step. This is how you do it.